Constructing your life is about much more than just building a bank account. Each week, join real estate entrepreneur and mindset coach Austin Linney as he interviews guests who are constructing their dream lives and impacting the world around them on a daily basis. If you're an entrepreneur or wanting to start a business, or you just want to hear motivating stories of how others have overcome the odds, you are in the right place. And now for your host, Austin Linney.
Guys, welcome back. This is Austin Linney here with your Friday Rant. Guys, what I'm going to talk today about is trauma. Trauma is one of the things that holds us back on so many levels. But the problem is that most of the trauma that we've experienced, most of the trauma that's inside of us, we are unaware of, or we have blacked it out or put a Band-Aid over or created subconscious things that keep us from even knowing what the actual trauma was. If you're 50 or 60 or 70, you might know the trauma, but there might be more underneath it, right? And so it's very important that we seek to understand the levels of trauma, and that's through therapy, coaching. There's so many different reasons why we can feel a certain way. We can get triggered with a spouse. We can get triggered with a family member, a mom and dad. And you've experienced some trauma, and every time the trauma happens, you revert back to 3, 6, 20, 21-year-old self. It happens all the time. And so we have to truly understand why it is that we went down there. And the best way to do that is to have somebody help you, is to have somebody ask you questions about what take place. And the fact that you're hiding it, the fact that you're not telling anybody, the fact that it's hidden in the closet with the lights turned out is the reason that it owns you. It's the reason that it controls every move that you make. It's not until you unearth and you dig down and you find, and here's the deal, even when you find some of it, it might take months, weeks, a year more for it to come out more. But it's that trauma that affects every part of what we are. It's the trauma that teaches us to behave a certain way because we're protecting ourselves from the trauma. And if you don't know where the trauma is from, it's very hard to treat it. But not talking about it and hiding it and hoping that it goes away is probably the reason that you're drinking. It's probably the reason that you're self-medicating. It's probably the reason that you're ignoring all these things in your life, how they could get better, because you're not doing the work necessary to uncover it. And look, I know it's scary. I know it hurts. I know it's awkward. I know all those things. I've been there. I've done it. In the process of doing it, finding stuff I didn't even know was there. But it's the only way that you're truly set free. It's the only way that you seek freedom from yourself. Because I'm letting you know right now, it's not the alcohol, it's not the Netflix, it's not all this stuff. It's the trauma you experienced, and the alcohol and the drug use and all that stuff is a byproduct of the trauma. So go back to the source and uncover what needs to be uncovered. Hope everyone got some value from this, and we'll see you next time.